Good day and welcome back to the channel, Understanding Systemic Police Corruption. My name is Samuel Clark, also known as the Old Man. And today's discussion will be, don't go to court. And this is in reference to the Tennessee State Police. So just imagine, you are a police officer, you have a subpoena to appear in court, and your supervisor tells you, don't go to court. And I can discuss this, personally, because similar situation happened to me directly. But before I get started into this conversation, I would like to say, don't just take my word. I don't want anyone to simply take my word. Empower yourself by doing research, and you'll discover what I'm saying is absolutely true. No one is going to tell you this. You don't listen to the news, and they say, hey, don't take our word. Do your own research so you can empower yourself. They expect you to just listen to what they say and accept it as the gospel truth. Well, I don't want you to do that with me. Do your research. That's empowerment. And also, if you like what you hear on this channel, please like, share, and subscribe, because this type of information you're not going to get anywhere else. So now, let's get into the discussion. Okay, this case involves the Tennessee State Police in an incident that occurred in the latter part of 2023 in October. An off-duty state trooper was involved in a motor vehicle accident. This state trooper struck another car, seriously injured the passenger. It was discovered, when the state police came to the hospital, they had a warrant to test the off-duty trooper's blood to determine if there were any substances. As a result of having that warrant and testing the trooper's blood alcohol level, it was determined that the blood alcohol level was above the legal limits. So he was impaired or drunk. And the attorney for the trooper wanted the person who had signed a warrant and put the incorrect date to appear in court to explain this situation, because they wanted the evidence thrown out for the defense that the state trooper had. The officer who signed the warrant failed to appear twice. And then at the third time, the officer appeared and under oath said that his supervisor told him not to appear in court. A few weeks later, that supervisor was subpoenaed to court and said that he, and I'm just paraphrasing here, thought that the officer should not go to court because the officer was on suspension, and he didn't fully understand, as a supervisor, he's claiming he did not fully understand what was involved. By the time the supervisor appeared in court, and also the trooper had been fired. I haven't been able to determine whether it was administrative charges, which it probably was, and not some criminal thing. But you would think that if you received a subpoena, that there would be no problem. The police is all about telling the truth, so not to appear in court, it just wouldn't make sense. You know, the police are about truth and justice, so you should appear in court. And it's just ironic that this particular trooper, who was told not to go to court, ends up being fired. Well, I can speak to that personally with something that happened to me. I had received a subpoena to appear in court for another police officer who had been fired unlawfully. And just before, well, a couple of days before I was due to appear in court, I was working and I received a call from the city attorney for the city of Newark, New Jersey. And this attorney interrogated me and asked me, hey, are you going to appear in court? You know, I was kind of shocked. I said, yes, I have a subpoena. And the attorney said, well, let me speak to your captain. So I transferred the call up to the captain's office. And the next day that I appeared at work, I was told I was suspended without pay for 6 months. Just out of the blue. I didn't shoot anybody, I didn't assault anybody, I didn't verbally abuse anyone, I didn't steal anything. 6 months. No criminal accusations of any kind. So why would a city attorney even question me in that manner about going to court? I have a subpoena. If anything, that city attorney should have said, hey, go to court and make certain you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Unfortunately, it's really not about the truth. It's about protecting the image of the agency, suppressing corruption, and in this particular situation with the Tennessee State Police, apparently trying to protect the trooper who had was over the limit with alcohol in their blood, in their system. So in another interview, that same trooper who had signed a warrant and had been terminated, a reporter asked the trooper, hey, should the public, need to know more? Should the public know more about this? And the trooper said, the public needs to ask more questions. And that's 100% correct. The public needs to ask more questions so people can be held accountable. This is absurd. Now, fortunately, that innocent civilian who was hospitalized, I think, for a few weeks, and came out alive, but the trauma, mentally and physically, is still there. So imagine if this happened to you or a relative of yours. You're expecting the police to tell the truth, to step up and tell the truth, not to try to protect an officer who is in the wrong. If they're driving impaired or drunk, they're in the wrong. So someone, particularly the police, you would expect them to tell the truth. Sorry, it's not the way it works. And this is what this channel is all about, to explain the shocking actions that occur in police departments, and much of it is caused by high-ranking police officials. They are the problem. They run the department, and when they say, we don't want you to show up in court, that's what they want. And if you try to show up, there's going to be consequences. And many times they'll tell you, if you go, say that you don't remember. In other words, they're telling you to lie. Say that you don't remember this. Oh, I don't recall. I didn't see that. These are the things that are told to police officers by high-ranking police officials. So that's going to be it for today. Certainly like, share, and subscribe. And my ebook, Understanding Systemic Police Corruption, is available. And you can go to uspc.info, uspc.info, and there will be links to the new ebook, Understanding Systemic Police Corruption. It's great information, and it's coming from someone that's was a supervisor in the police department over 25 years, have reported incidents of corruption that were not reported by anyone else. And these reports were proven, those complaints of corruption were proven to be accurate, without a doubt. So under the circumstances of this tremendous police corruption that you're confronted with, everyday citizens, good luck and stay safe.